Hey guys, Crown Prepper here. Today we're going to be talking about this budget war belt setup that I set up a while back. It's pretty simple. It's definitely a lot more on the very strict budget side. So this video is going to be for any of those people that are just really like looking to save a couple of bucks and just want to start getting into like the realm of tactical shooting. All right, let's get into it, guys. All right, so the first thing we got right here is the USMC double mag pouches, or also known as the Eagle Industry double mag pouches as well, because it's the company that makes them. Nothing special going on right here. It's literally just to hold your mags, you know. A lot of people that want to get into like tactical gear, they think that they need to spend like hundreds of dollars and get fancy stuff just to get into it. But it's like, dude, who cares about whether you have like Gucci gear or not? Just get something that you can afford within your means. Like, yeah, our like Gucci gear elitists probably gonna like talk shit on you, probably, but I mean, you don't care about that. You're just trying to get started, right? And you know, you'll eventually get there. But anyways, you know, nothing special. Simple double mag pouches. You know, this comes undone. You can hold 2 pouches in here. If you do end up getting these brand new, they're gonna cost you a bit more, usually 10 to 15 bucks, depending on how brand new, especially if they're like just out of the package. But if you get these old ones, you can get them for around $5 a piece. So if we're talking about the point of like saving cash here, I would definitely go for that option. So this right here together, basically around 10 bucks for these 2 pouches. And then next right here, we got a USMC dump pouch. This is fairly more brand new, as you can tell. You know, you don't have to get like a brand new one. You could just get an older one. It'll still work just fine. Just make sure that there's not any holes in it. If there is holes, just make sure to patch them up. Older ones are typically gonna run you around like 12 to 15 bucks. So, you know, that's adding it all together, we're only at a price point of 25 bucks so far, just for this. So far, so good. Right here, you can get an IFAC pouch. You can get an IFAC pouch for fairly cheap also. If I remember correctly, this is also another like clone USMC IFAC pouch I bought. I think it was 10 to 15 bucks at my local surplus shop, but you know, nothing fancy, just 10 to 15 bucks. Yeah, at the on top, that basically leaves us 35 bucks for this so far. And then right here, we've got the good old USMC admin pouch. This is really cool because you can get these for like 10 to 20 bucks. This is a really older one, so this was literally just 10 bucks for me. You know, you could hold a bunch of stuff in it. I don't even have it that filled up, and you know, you can hold a pretty good amount of stuff. Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it. And this war belt itself, you can tell it's a very raggedy ass war belt. It's very worn. There's definitely a bit of fraying on the sides, but I checked it over when I was looking at it in the surplus shop, and it's really good. The padding is still pretty decent. Definitely has a bit of like dirt and grime on it. Maybe a little bit of CLP. I don't know, a little bit of oil or something. Don't know what this guy's MOS was, but yeah. But this, like I said, $6. So if you add it all up in total, this whole like war belt setup. Shoot, shut up. Why is there 4? There's like a whole squad of ducks right here. But anyways, yeah. But in total, you know, 10 bucks. 10 bucks right here, 25 or 25, 35 right here, 45, and then the war belt basically adds up to 52-ish bucks if you add in the tape, I guess, that you tape onto this to make it tighter. And oh, lastly, if you are gonna run a pistol, you don't have to go with this because this definitely makes this whole setup a bit more expensive, but you can get pistol holsters for way cheaper, or surplus ones. This one is a Safariland holster. It cost me around like 50 bucks, so that's almost the amount of this whole kit, just to put things into perspective, like gear, like this holster was 50 bucks, and it's almost the price of this whole setup basically. But you don't have to get this. You could get anything. You could get like a cheaper holster for around like maybe 10 to 20 bucks, surplus holster, and it'll work just fine. And you know, the way I have it set up is a little bit rink-a-dink, but I still think it works just fine. The holster is not actually built into the war belt itself like other setups. It kind of just is organically on its own, and you know, I just throw this on and I just kind of tuck it behind the holster, and it works perfectly fine. Yeah, that's pretty much the setup I got right here. You don't have to spend a lot of money just to get started into tactical gear. Like, don't let anybody pressure you, like wasting like hundreds upon hundreds of dollars, like buying expensive gear. Or, you know, you're probably gonna end up like me and you have like pounds of tactical gear that you don't actually need. But yeah, all right. See you guys in the next video.